Hey there YouTube, I'm the Hybrid, we're all friends, welcome to my basement. So today we're going to cover the song Rollover DJ by Jet. I listened to the song a lot in high school, and I would sort of noticed that there wasn't really any content covering any tutorials of how to play the song, which was a shame because I really liked the song and I sort of decided to pick it up by ear. Which is, a lot of guitar players sort of suggest that's the right way to go about things, is picking it up by ear and don't, listen to tutorials and stuff like that. But, it really depends on what you want to get out of guitar. If you're really going for the long road, long haul thing, it might be a good idea to just learn it by ear and sort of train your ear to do that. But, if you want to learn a few songs for your band to cover and just hang out, that's cool too, right? So, anyway, I'm just going to cut to the chase here. This first video is going to cover the rhythm sections. And what I mean by that is basically everything other than the solo. That's not what a rhythm section is. I probably shouldn't have said it that way, but I'm going to cover the verse, the intro, not in that order, the intro, the verse, the chorus, the pre-chorus, all of that good stuff, everything other than the solo. The solo I'm going to cover in the second video, back when I had longer hair. So we're going back to the future. I don't think that's right. Anyway, so yeah, let's start off with the intro. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Here we go. Okay, so the notes for the intro, it's all power chord based. So if you don't know what that is, it's just the first note, the finger of reference. And what I mean finger of reference, when I say on the a power chord on the A string on the 3rd fret, for example, it's going to be your first finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, and you're going to have your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the D string. So that's just the next string up, and it's got to have that relative distance, okay? So, yeah, so what we're going to do is you're going to start off with the power chord on the A string, 3rd fret, exactly what I said. And you're going to slide that exact figure up to the power chord on the A string on the 5th fret. So you end up with, okay? So, after that, it's just hit it again, back to the 3rd fret, and you're going to go that little thing right there, 3rd fret twice, and you're going to go all the way up to the 10th fret on the A string. So all together, hopefully I didn't butcher those instructions, but yeah. Alright, so this next time he's going to do sort of the same thing. So it's going to be, now instead of going up here, we're going to go down one string. Still a power chord. Now the power chord is going to be on the 3rd fret of the E string. Okay, so together we have, okay, so the second time, we start off on a power chord on the 5th fret on the A string, only this time it's going to be flattened. Like I just mentioned earlier, the same sort of technique. You're just going to play the power chord here and then flatten it with your 3rd finger. So we end up with, okay, cool. So other than that, you're going to play the exact same format. When you get down to the bottom E here, you're going to play a G bar chord. So that's, should sound like this. Okay? And figure-wise, that's just 3rd fret A string, 5th fret, 3rd fret E string, 5th fret A string, 5th fret D string, 4th fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret high E. Okay, so you just end up with that, alright? And other than that, we're just going to copy the same sort of formula. So what you end up with in total is this. there you have it. That's the intro. Alright, so now we're going to start working on the verse. The verse starts off with a D power chord on the open D string. So that's open on the D string and first finger on the second fret of the G. Then you're going to play the same thing, just with your ring finger. You're going to play the fourth fret on the G string. Then you're going to use the bird to play the third fret of the D string, hammer on using your ring finger to the fourth fret of the D string. You're going to play a D chord. So you have... Okay, then you have these two chords. So what I'm doing there is it's just an open. Everything's open. It's playing pretty much like every string, and I am playing. My first finger is going to be on the second fret of the A string. My third finger, my ring finger, is on the third fret of the B string. Then all I'm doing is I'm moving my first finger down a string to the second fret on the D string, and I'm going to move the bird up to the third fret on the A string. So you have... Okay, so just loop that. Right, once you get there... Sorry, I sort of stuttered on that last one a bit. But let's play an A chord. And you add a little bend here. Now I'm doing there is I'm adding my the bird. I'm using that to bend the third fret on the A string. And that's really it. That's the verse. There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the fun part. Other than the verse, like I really like the verse too, but the chorus is just a lot of fun to play. It's also a really good stretch, and the reason is because you're gonna be stretching your pinky over here like a madman, and it looks excruciatingly painful, and it will be the first few times around. But once you get the hang of it, it's all it'll really increase your sort of finger dexterity, which is great. It's a great sort of skill to have. So yeah. Let's just get to the chase here. So, how you're going to start off with the chorus is right after the bend. You're going to go to a power chord on the 5th fret on the A string. And then we're going to do this little like blues sort of thing, the big stretch here. You're going to stretch your pinky, and keeping your fingers exactly where they are, you're going to move your pinky up to the 7th fret on the D string. So you end up with... Right? Okay? So we have... It's more or less the idea, sort of rhythm we're going to follow. And other than that, yeah, it starts to go along with this. So, that sort of format. And we're going to move it down to the third power chord on the third fret on the A string. Then we're going to do the same thing up here on the 8th fret on the A string. Then we're going to move it up to the 10th fret on the A string. And this one's a bit different because you have a... And then once you sort of have that, your pinky should be going to the 14th fret on the D string, right? And then you have the, so you have that little note here is yet again it's probably the biggest sort of stretch in the song, but you're gonna have your pinky go all the way up to the 15th fret on the D string, right? So it's a huge stretch. So altogether you have right. So yeah, you just repeat that twice. So it's a right. And this time around, you do that, and then instead of going down to the 3rd fret, we're going to go straight to the 8th fret. Back to the 12th fret, sorry, the 10th fret on 10th fret power chord on the A string, and we're gonna end on that 15th fret stretch. And then after that, in the song, you just go back to the intro type thing. And there you go. That's Rollover DJ for you. Okay, so that was Rollover DJ. Hope you liked the video, and I hope it helped out a bit in terms of the song. There's only one part that I think that I missed, which was the bridge. However, if you listen to the recording, to my ear at least, it sounds exactly like the chorus chords. Maybe a little less volume, a little bit less gain. And it sounds like just one guitar. So other than that, same sort of format. I should at least by now have solo lesson ready, which I've done in the past. So yeah, it's up. It should be up there, and check it out. So I've been the Hybrid. We're all friends. Thanks for checking out this video, and yeah, you have yourself a good night.